Okay, so the Money in the Bank ladder match pay-per-view was done. And ironically, this was a pretty solid pay-per-view. Probably because you had two very, very well-stacked ladder matches. Your first one, of course, is for the World Heavyweight Championship, where it was predominantly heels and a lot of people who hadn't actually won a major championship, exception of Swagger. So, this one, lots of back and forth. You know, there ended up being an attack by the Shield as well as the Usos to kind of help liven things up a little bit. And at the end, it came down to the best friends of Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow. Damien Sandow throws Rhodes to the ground, climbs that ladder. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's climbing the ladder. He's climbing the ladder. Knocked his friend off. So the winner of your first ladder match, Damien Sandow. Probably the smartest man to have ever won a Money in the Bank ladder match. Miz took on Curtis Axel. If you thought Axel was going to lose, you apparently don't know that a guy with Paul Heyman is going to get a massive push. AJ and Caitlyn. Again, solid match work with AJ and Caitlyn. AJ, of course, gets in the Black Widow, and Caitlyn taps out. So Caitlyn retains. You're going to notice that this is kind of a theme that happens throughout this pay-per-view. Dolph Ziggler took on Del Rio. These two guys, again, nice match, good pace, good chemistry. Again, you got Del Rio working the head of Ziggler. And he wins by DQ because AJ runs in and attacks Del Rio with the title. Seems like kind of a weird way to end that match. I guess they're really trying to make the point that Ziggler is a face, AJ's a heel, therefore they can't have like an ambiguous relationship. Okay. This seems kind of weird. Mark Henry took on John Cena. Would Mark Henry finally be able to defeat John Cena? You know, this is, I think, like their third or fourth major feud. And every time Mark Henry comes off looking great up into the match. And he loses to John Cena. Not only does he lose John Cena, he taps out to John Cena. Okay? So no titles changed hands. Okay? Now we're down to our main event. So what is the main event? It is the All-Star Ladder match. Good to know that CM Punk got to be in the main event of a pay-per-view without the help of John Cena or the help of The Rock. Instead, he just had Rob Van Dam, Christian, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, Sheamus. Again, great match. You know, you've got Christian and Rob Van Dam who are absolute spot monkeys when it comes to this sort of match. Great back and forth. And the winner of the WWE Championship Money in the Bank ladder match is Randy Orton. So Randy Orton had this really nice feud with Daniel Bryan, and now he is the Money in the Bank holder. So everyone thought it was Daniel Bryan's time. Sorry. On the bright side, Orton is somebody who seems like he could probably cash in at just the right. You could probably, when someone's weak and injured, run out, hit a punt, hand the Money in the Bank briefcase over, 1, 2, 3, defeat John Cena, and become a heel. And actually do probably a pretty decent feud between John Cena and Orton, which we haven't seen in a couple of years. All in all, solid pay-per-view. I do really wish that Mark Henry would become champion, because that would make for a tremendous match going back in. Oh, and I forgot. Jericho took on Ryback, and Ryback beat him with like a roll-up. If you didn't think Ryback was going to win, Jericho puts people over to make them look better. And this might take a lot more than Jericho to really help get Ryback fully solidified.